Mhm, mhm. Let's hit this music.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Yesterday, it looked like it didn't go into Minnesota marijuana community. Hmm. Hmm. Did it go into Minnesota marijuana? Hmm. Wonder what's going on with that. Well, either way, we're live. Good morning. Shout out Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everybody for tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show live. Today is December 24th. Holiday Eve, whatever. What's the word that you use when some people don't do Christmas, but some people do, and some, I don't know. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, I guess.
Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Canna-Joe Morning Show, 10:35. We're late. I'm high. You can't tell by my eyes, but I am. Anyway, I'm Michael Ford.
Alicia, the producer.
Hey, for Dave, we've been practicing the emoji dab, but no, something like that. We'll keep working on it, Dave. One day we'll get it. Var's throwing gang signs. Anyway, yeah. Here, let me adjust my screen real quick so when you do your thing, it's big and not. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. As you can tell, we're still trying to get the hang of the metaverse podcasting. Shout out to the Canna-Joe Morning Show crew. If you would like to donate, we're going to be putting together. Are we putting it up on the first, or do we want to do it? Yeah, let's put the link up on the first, and then maybe we can raise a couple of dollars at the New Year's Eve event as well. See if we can. We're trying to fund some Oculus VR headsets for Jenny, for Alicia, the producer, looking like they're sketchy people walking past her car, And then we're also yeah, and Dab and Dave, and we're working on John, the intern, who's occasionally on with us as well. But we do need to get that together. So if you have a business or a brand and you would like to support us, or you would like to get your group or something shouted out on the Canna-Joe Morning Show, go ahead and shoot us a message. If you want to donate to our Oculus Metaverse Quest fund, and we'll get the Oculus, and then as we get them, you'll see they will pop up in these chairs here and over here, and they don't have to be on the screen. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Anyway, what we got going on, Vari? You got the I don't gotta give you co-hosts. You can share screen on your own. You can do whatever you need to do, man. That's dope. Do 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 do.
What y'all drinking on? I got my good old iced coffee, triple shot.
Oh, I got a cup of coffee and I can't show it to you because I'm in the metaverse, but I will.
You guys got to get your virtual cup, you know.
Turn my pass-through mode on. Shit. What we got here, Vari? A look at the booming cannabis market, the best weed jobs in demand.
So, look, cannabis business is booming. What you may not realize is the sheer depth and breadth of the types of jobs in the industry that is increasing. What it may start as more menial grower jobs, along with sale elsewhere. I think it was the alcohol.
Drinking alcohol, man. It's too early, man. That's that hardcore strong shit.
What may have started as a more menial grower's job along with logistics and sales elements has blossomed into a major growth industry power. This year alone, the legal cannabis industry supported 321,000 full-time jobs across the USA. That's more than many mainstream industries, including electrical engineers, nurse practitioners, web developers, and paramedics. Where are exactly the best bright spots for cannabis jobs? Let's examine a few high-paying jobs otherwise. So, start off the list with the master extractor, overseeing production of safe and effective oils and concentrates, 80,000 to 250,000 a year as a master extractor. Yeah, okay. Edible chef, 40,000 to 90,000 a year. Chef makers creating precise products. Bud tender, 21 to 40,000 a year, requiring certain skills helping dispensary customers choose the best strains and products for their needs. Marijuana courier, 19,000 to 35,000, rapidly growing as many dispensaries with delivery offerings. Sky's the limit as common for jobs as well. Why? Considering that the United States is only one of 3 states that legalized cannabis on the books. Last year, Arizona, Montana, Mississippi, New Jersey, and South Dakota joined the ranks of other legalized cannabis states, and in doing so, added 26,000 cannabis jobs to the mix. Learn more about growing number of jobs in the cannabis industry in the visual deep dive.
Nice.
So I think this is all infographics that kind of goes through. By the legal marijuana industry will employ 600,000 full-time workers. National right here, 17 is on rise.
2019. 1,000. Where did you read the 1,000 at though? Did you just translate the person as a couple zeros? No.
Just making sure we just get the added on. He predicting it for us.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. You know what? That's what it was. I saw that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Gator Girl. 1 in 3 Americans now live in states with legalized cannabis or legalization grow in states with the same jobs. Goes over the price of jobs, construction, sales, quality control, grower, 2,420,000.
A butt tender. Nice.
So many professionals for the product well, lawyers, paralegals, accountants, nutrition, HVAC, you don't think about it, but it takes a lot to wire up and let it install the correct HVAC.
Hmm.
Also, counter, a lot goes into it. A lot of people that are not marijuana.
Right. Profit from the marijuana industry.
Yeah, a lot of people did that. Even I was like, especially with the elections, half of them that didn't even freaking support it, just did it just to do something. I was like, and it's real people like us that's really trying to get into the industry legally. Man.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. What's that, Var? You got your mic on in the workroom? Well, yeah. Your audio in the Zoom. Alicia and Jenny, you guys are both in the Zoom, right?
There's a fan that said that they enjoy our show and that their mom watches our show too.
Or is that better?
Yeah.
Think
I'm
that's
sure it is. If you turn the Zoom on, because the audio and restream is coming through the Zoom. So I think what they're hearing is your voice through my headset.
Yeah, okay.
So that's probably why they could barely hear you.
That
Because
makes sense.
dang, sounds good now, man. Crystal clear, Krispy Kreme donuts.
Well, we talked about a bunch of
I don't
these
know.
jobs. Go ahead and hit the article. Guys, read through that. It was really good.
If you guys couldn't hear, you could read. I think I was looking at it. You could probably read along, but not really well. It is a little blurry. Maybe it was just blurry for me. I don't know.
Canna-Jobs.
Canna-Jobs.
Yeah, I think there is an issue with the group. Like it still says sending data. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So,
Yeah. A couple people said they didn't get the notification yesterday that I went live. I think it's because the notification goes on in the group. So the page is kind of censored. The group is censored, but not as much. If you're in the group, you'll get a notification. So we'll have to figure it out either way. You guys can hear us though. We're coming through clear. Can you hear me now? You got another article, Vari?
I do. A marijuana group releases robbery preparedness guide for dispensaries amid spike in thefts. It's getting real out here.
Yep.
So with a spike in robberies hitting marijuana businesses across the U.S., a leading cannabis advocacy group providing the industry with resources on how to prevent and respond to theft. Americans for Safe Access developed its robbery preparedness guide in response to growing reports.
Hey, Vari, did you want to pull the article up?
Oh, isn't it up?
No.
What?
Yeah, it's not sharing screen.
Oh, because I hit the thing. Okay.
Yeah, it did. So.
Hey.
Yeah. There we go.
Sweet. So we know this is an issue. Oh, hold on. Nope, let's go back. So preparedness guide in response to growing reports of targeted crime at marijuana retailers. In San Francisco alone, there have been reports of more than 25 break-ins and millions of dollars of damage and stolen property in the past 2 months. We know this is an issue nationwide, and we want to do our part to help ensure that all dispensaries remain secure, their staff and patients feel safe, and that the products continue to be available to patients, ASA said. The group's free guide is meant to aid businesses in developing plans to stay safe during robberies and adapt policies to help prevent robberies and burglaries. And then here is the actual plan that they sent out or provided to dispensaries. So no one wants to think about robberies and burglaries, but they are a reality for all businesses, particularly retail operators. Even if your staff or fellow employees are not talking about robberies, they are thinking about them. Most robberies are premeditated and depend on an element of surprise and confrontation. This means that robbers are looking for weakness in a business's security that would make the operation a tempting target. ASA recognized that marijuana businesses are already more vulnerable to being targets of crime because many operate on a largely cash-only basis because they lack access to banking and other financial services. The rise in cannabis robberies has also been cited by lawmakers who have been pushing for the enactment of legal legislation to protect banks that work with state legal cannabis businesses. They've argued that public safety risks created by current systems underscore the urgent need to pass the Secure and Fair Enforcement Act, Banking Act, which is also the SAFE Act. Yet, despite passing the House in some form 5 times now, the reform has been blocked in the Senate under Republican and Democratic control, albeit for different reasons. It is common knowledge that cannabis businesses have been issues with traditional banks, which already makes them targets, but robbers also look for easy getaway potential, employees working alone, and businesses that are isolated. Robberies happen quickly, so it's important that all staff know what is expected from them during and after an event. Tips included in the guide are broken down into 5 categories: preparation, during a robbery, after a robbery, in case of a burglary, and other considerations on providing sufficient security. It encourages businesses to take steps like implementing clear policies on locking up shop, managing and storing inventory, having visible security cameras, installing alarm systems, frequently changing the time of day that cash is transferred from the store, cooperating with robbers to get them to leave as soon as possible, and contacting law enforcement after a theft. In response to the robbery surge, members of the marijuana business community in Oakland, California last month called on state and local officials to provide tax amnesty. The organization Supernova Women, which organized the event, said the relief would help sustain small and minority-owned firms that have faced up to $5 million in losses following robberies. ASA also recently distributed materials to thousands of California hospitals on how to implement a new law requiring them to permit certain patients to use cannabis at their facilities, which is cool. If you'd like to read the letter or the guide sent out by the Americans for Safe Access, I'll go ahead and drop that in the comments for you.
We got to work on our little screen on there because it like blurs in and out because I'm watching it from the laptop too. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that one. So you can read it, but it's like blurry.
Yeah, well,
They
that's why
can
you
hear
can
what
drop
we
the article
saying,
in the
though.
comments if you want to actually read the article. I think we did read it. Really, people are only just
Yeah, I was like, as long as you're listening, it's saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's a podcast. It's a vlog or whatever. A podcasting.
The podcast.
Anyway, yeah, we get it potting. Anyway.
But it's lit though. It's so nice though by me watching it, and I'm on it too.
Okay. See yourself talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Echo. No. Anyway, thank you for the articles, Vari. Shout out to Dave, the man. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere we are and everywhere we're not. Thank you guys for following and tuning in to the Canna-Joe morning show. We do got a couple of events coming up. No, we don't. We have one event coming up. December 31st, Final 420. It's going to be going down with the cannabis crew, the Minnesota marijuana community. If you don't have access to that event, you can send a message to any of us or Vari or whatever, and he'll add you into the Minnesota marijuana group. Otherwise, you can go to minmarijuana.com and you'll see the event up there. We'll be updating on the top secret location. I know you guys have been waiting to get that location, so we'll get that information out. And I think that's the only event we got coming up. Any other updates? I don't think so. Sorry, you guys, we're a little bit late, but we did want to get on and say happy holidays. And we've been practicing jingle bells. So you guys ready? We're gonna do this. Jingle bell.
Jingle bell.
In
one horse open sleigh. All right.
Yeah, something like that. We just getting y'all hype for the holidays.
No.
No, we wanted
to. Okay. I only know
a couple Scat Man. Did you say a Scat Man version? The Batman
we should have just put on a song.
I was thinking like, y'all remember the Scat Man? I'm a Scat Man. Oh shit! What's up, man?
Oh, he must have guests in the real world.
Yeah, it's my wife. She walked in.
He said, "Oh, what's up, man?" Started looking over there. I looked over like, "Wait a minute!" Oh, welcome to the metaverse. Anyway, all right, you guys. Var, you got some words of wisdom, man?
You know what? I probably do, but not off the top of my dome. I'll tell you what though. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what though. I can definitely give you guys a weather update, but watch this. I'm gonna do some new stuff that I just figured out that I could do. Okay. So we're gonna, yeah. Oh, that's not Jingle Bells. I'm tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle bells, right.
All right. So we're gonna do this way.
What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Oh, pass through. You share your screen? Oh, yeah. I can't see you if you went up to the board. I'm gonna have to.
Can you see me now?
No,
Just have to turn
I
around.
have to.
Look behind you.
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
switch seats. Oh,
So, as we can see here, we got
you realize that you're not going to be able to function the board with your
oh.
joysticks. You need a mouse.
Oh wow.
All right.
Boy, she look like you over there dancing, Marty.
So we're going to look at the board here brought to you by Wendy.com. It's the number one place to get your weather, especially when it is cold out, because they will tell you it's cold. Anyway, so here we are. It is right now looking pretty nice out. We got St. Paul, Twin Cities area in the low 40s, which is really pretty for December. St. Cloud in 40, almost 40, which is really nice. Looks like we got some a little bit of wind here, where it's a little bit chilly. And then as we look further north up in the Park Rapids, Brainerd, Bemidji area, you guys are also in the 30s. But as we continue to go through the day, we might see a short, small little warm up by this afternoon. Brainerd seeing 37, Park Rapids seeing 30, St. Cloud staying at 39. Looks like everybody's staying the same, maybe a degree temperature increase as we go here. Oh, that's wrong hand. As we go here to this area here. Now, I do just want to point out here, we got this, no, it's not working. Oh, no, shit. No. There we go. So I do want to point out just like this cold spot here as we continue to move forward, we just might see some additional cold fronts moving in. Looks like the wind is coming from the northwest as it moves down to the cities area, Mankato, Rochester, and that'll be by tonight. You guys can see that cold front temperatures dropping. 23 in St. Cloud, below freezing, just below freezing in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, Rochester, and Fairmont, and then again, Montevideo, you guys will be just above freezing. So hopefully you guys are, chilling. Maybe you guys might barbecue. It is Minnesota. So, and then as we move into Christmas Day, let's go ahead and okay, yep. So as we move into Christmas Day, by the time the kids wake up and everyone's ready to open presents, we're going to go ahead and see that temperatures have dropped dramatically. St. Paul area looking at 17 degrees. Up north, you guys are in single digits. We got International Falls in negative, which is really, really cold. We don't like negatives unless we're prepared for them. I don't know about you, but every year I got people asking me, why do you still live in Minnesota? I tell them because my wife won't move. Then we're going to continue to look. Oh, come on, mouse. Oh, my mouse isn't working. And then we'll continue to look into tomorrow.
you got your pointer clicker. And that's the weather.
And that's the weather. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah, look at this.
Okay, drawn on the board, man.
Pictionary.
Hey, we definitely could.
Yes,
Well,
we
you can-
could do it. We could do it.
Those people have been waiting for us to bring back the Pictionary.
Yeah, it's 2 against 2.
That was cool.
Yeah, I tried to draw too, but oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, pass through. Oh. What is this? There we go. Figured out how to draw or some stuff like that. Oh, you got to do the.
It's like an NFT right there.
Oh.
NFT that out. All right, so we do got some words of wisdom. Shout out to all of our users joining us today. I know my kids are super excited for Christmas tomorrow. I'm expecting them to be up at 5 a.m. knocking at the door, turn the TV on. I think last year my youngest got up at like 3. I had to tell her to go back to bed. Yeah, that's one of them holidays. So, but it's always fun, I really didn't start getting into it until Megan was like, "Yeah, you gotta do this for the kids."
Yeah, for the kids, man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, oh, you guys are closer. I should have sat here. Yeah, shit. Now I can see you guys. I can see the board. I can see Canna-Joe. We got an NFT on the board. That's going for at least 300.
I'd say 5.
Start a bit more.
Bidding war. Do I hear 10?
$10.
$10? No, sold Delicia 500. You got it. So, hey, I got my.
Oh wow. I can't wait. My granddaughters, they're gonna be all over my house. One got a hoverboard and the other one straight power wheel. It's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh my gosh, I can see my ankles now.
I was just about to say, you turn us off right now.
Exactly.
Well, with that, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you Monday.
Yeah, Joe. Monday. Jingle
Monday,
bell.